The maize and blue faithful lining up for a spot in the sold-out Crisler Center. The Spartans are in Ann Arbor for the 177th hardwood battle between Michigan State and Michigan. Since 1909, the Spartans and Wolverines have been meeting on the basketball floor. Today, it's 10th-ranked Michigan State versus the Wolverines. The 10th-ranked Spartans, coached by Tom Izzo from Iron Mountain, Michigan, says, growing up there, I never liked Michigan. Everybody may have been Bo Schembechler fans around him, but he never liked the Wolverines. And here's his starting five, still without Tum Tum Nairn Jr. So it's Valentine, Forbes, and Harris. In the front court, Costello and the freshman Deontay Davis. Or John Beeline, who said after the Tuesday loss on this floor to Indiana, I want to see some more dog in us.
Yes,
today.
sir. They want to play with a little more edge, a little more tenacity, and they'll need that particularly on the glass against this Michigan State team.
So what do you expect between the Spartans and the Wolverines?
Well, they'll try to do what they do. Michigan is a three-point shooting team, and this guy is one of the very best in the country, Bryn Forbes.
Brown Davis, the shot-blocking freshman. Harris, quick trigger. The transfer from West Virginia. 6 to shoot. Forbes left open for 3.
That is superb execution.
Back out to Valentine, 10 to shoot. Denzel, tough one in the corner. And it goes. Nearly impossible.
That's what he does. He makes tough shots, and that was excellent defense. Look at this execution, though, Carter. Solid screen setting, good movement and spacing, and then passes that are on time and on target.
McQuaid finds Schilling for the dunk.
No question about it. They get the most out of their personnel year in and year out.
Valentine right over Walton in the matchup of the former AAU teammates in the Detroit area. Abdul Rahman off the shot fake, creates for Irvin, swatted away by Costello. Michigan 3 for its last 14. As Forbes rattles home a 3. Third already for Bryn Forbes.
The best shooting team that Tom Izzo has had.
Even a wide open look off the inbound for Abdul Rahman won't go down. So 1 for 9 3-point shooting for Michigan, and that leads to a huge early deficit. The Wolverines down 15.
This Michigan State team is an experienced group. The Michigan team is rather young, and we're seeing that in breakdowns defensively. We're seeing some of that youth.
Taken away. Dawkins gives him the spark. Abdul Rahman has to save it, though. Spartans get it right back, and now Valentine pushes Forbes again.
As good as he gets there, as sweet a stroke as there is in college basketball, and he has been on fire.
Valentine around Abdul Rahman. Kentucky trying to bounce back from the loss to Rick Barnes' Tennessee team. As Forbes nails another 3. 6 made threes in the first half for the senior from Lansing. Costello on the baseline, kick out to Forbes. Again! 7 threes in the first half for Bryn Forbes. Ties his season high in the first half. Walton can't hit one more at the end of the first half, and Bryn Forbes with 23 first half points on 7 made threes leads the Spartans.
If you don't do that, they'll continue to fall, I think, because they're just that good at shooting.
Starts off inside with Costello.
And then you've got that balance.
Robinson. 0 for 3 shooting for Duncan Robinson, who had been red hot until the last few for Michigan. Costello back-to-back buckets to begin the second half as the Spartans continue to roll.
Become a little more demonstrative.
Costello spins baseline. Nice move right around Donnell.
Nasty.
Goins turn around as the Spartans continue to pound it inside to begin the second half. Gavin Schilling takes it right at Doyle. So he is now 2 for his last 13 from 3. Duncan Robinson. Valentine. Whew.
So good, so smart in how he operates.
Irvin pulls it. Costello steals it from behind. Matt Costello hustles to steal it. Valentine maintains possession and gets a foul called on Irvin. It's the only meeting of the year between the Spartans and the Wolverines, and you can just feel they want to leave their imprint.
Yeah, no question about it. Came in very intense last night in the shoot-around, and clearly from the start, focused and engaged, and still red hot is number 5. Valentine dumps it down to Costello. Blocking foul called on Dokic. Count the bucket. Chance at a three-point play. Senioritis is a wonderful thing when it works the way it should. Confidence, progression, development, togetherness, that's all on display here today for the Spartans. McQuaid in the corner. The lead is 25. McQuaid, the freshman from Duncanville. Here's Costello with a steal and the dunk. And the tongue wag, especially for you. Senioritis paying off in a big way for the wise Matt Costello. Stat sheet, stuff this. And he has been out since December 30th, but rolling back with that left leg injury. As Costello just continues, 13 now in the second half. Beginning to the year, and then they just continue to get better. And now here you think about this year's Spartans. 3-game losing streak, middle of the pack in the Big Ten, and now starting to get it rolling. They've won 3 straight, and behind Bryn Forbes and the Spartan seniors, they're well on their way to 4 straight. Note from the Detroit Free Press, all 7 of the Final Fours under Tom Izzo. A win in Ann Arbor. Really? Only once in 2004 did an Izzo team win in Ann Arbor and not make the Final Four. That's a long way off, but Kenny Goins and the Spartans have made a statement today. They really have. Izzo electing to leave him out there, although I don't know how much longer he's going to be out there. Javon Best just headed to the scorer's table. Denzel said, if I'm coming out, let me leave him with the something, little something to hold on to. Part because of the youth, but and the lack of productive interior play on a regular basis. That's still a team that's going to be hard to beat at home. And Florida's off to a nice start under Mike White. So Michigan State, Chapman hits the 3. It's going to be Michigan State winning their 4th straight this season, their 4th straight win over the Michigan Wolverines. Tom Izzo and 10th-ranked Michigan State roll 89-73. For Clark Kellogg, this is Carter Blackburn saying so long from Ann Arbor. This has been a presentation of CBS Sports. Next, it's Florida at Kentucky. We'll send you out to Lexington after these messages.